are giving food to the 200 plus Kaya here and over 500 Intama station because in spite of the government saying that they are being fed, these people are not getting food. And the unfortunate thing that is happening is that people are using partisanship to distribute food. This is a humanitarian crisis. Women and children are hungry. They are locked down because it's not their fault the virus is in Ghana. People are literally being asked to show evidence of their party membership before they are given food. This is not acceptable. This is very sad. The virus does not show whether you are NDC or NPP before it infects you. The lockdown is for the entire place. It is not selective. It is time to account who is receiving the money and who is the food going to. We need greater transparency. It is wrong. What's going on is wrong. And you cannot have a crisis of this nature where people are using partisanship to decide who eats and who doesn't eat. This is unacceptable. We need greater accountability and transparency with the disbursement of funds and distribution of food. As a member of parliament, I am an ex-official member of the municipality, which means I should be informed on what is going on. I do not know what is going on with regards to the disbursement of funds or the distribution of food. All I know is there are women here with their children who are sleeping outside because they have no chance to work, because they've not been allowed to go back home, and they are not getting fed. The government said they would give each of them 15 cedis a day, if I'm not mistaken. There is no evidence of that happening. It is time for greater accountability and transparency. This is a humanitarian crisis that's born out of a pandemic. We must not have a case where, secondary to the COVID-19, we end up with people starving.
Once again by video so Pinax TV. Baby biara we are say afana baby our team, we want to say a very big thank you to you, and also let's urge you in these times. I will say you need to be brave in these times. That's one of the things a bit media conquer coronavirus. I believe that one way or the other you are also being impacted by this particular COVID-19 coronavirus, because we are all on a lockdown wherever you are in the world, and one way or the other, as I said, it's affecting our lives. We are praying in the coming weeks and in the coming months, Ghana, if you have a name, baby, each and every person be able to me in your family will gain our independence from this deadly coronavirus. At the end of the day, we all can go back to our normal lives. But until then, there's a lot of things which are happening right here in Ghana. If I say, yeah, bana, yeah, bebo, asucha, and I say, if I say, beba. Now, I be my updates concerning these things are air course, because this time now be who sebi cramoform ye papa me can say enye cramoni bia na enye batakali bia obe hu bia obi o batakali bia na say echese nipa no e cramo papa. This is the time I be who the real Muslims and me can abemu a me patch said this is the time you're going to see the real people who want to do and help people, the needy people of the society, black coronavirus, and this is the time to see the people who are in government because of a year no feel because of money, and who are there because of mischievous ways, and also a year I dream fear ekutom. We are here to give you all the facts and figures. Now, and then, as always, social media and video be a trend. I believe, sir, you've also seen the video, our own Senator Rawlings, who is the daughter of ex-president Jerry John Rawlings, or bar out in a video, be who you have putting it right here on the screen. So you see, said this woman was more furious than hellfire in semi all kinds. Ghana has say people are here, Adriania. Ghana buying Akuffo together with NDC people, they've come together by Partisan, said we are going to give the needy in the society food, because me and a Pinax, I can afford even 10 square meals a day. I'm good, and as much as I'm here, I'm still working, but there are people who don't go to work, they don't get money to eat. So these are times I was saying show more the government institute the feeding program to help the needy in the society says we are sharing this food to NPP people, and they are sharing this food. Now I'll not go here to do politics with this. Let me first of all remind all our listeners, we are looking at the facts and figures. Woman on this same way by Senator Rawlings. This particular woman, she's the MP for Clote. Now I've been to a constituency before. It's not nice at all. In fact, they have a huge problem in regards to the water and data in Sonita, a tree boiling now from Circle, Osu, importing more a good consistency. Where up to now, for the past 10 years, nothing has been done. Obayano, She was with the people to distill all the Gov't Ura Parliament Atono any Abrofo I don't see much from her. We understand her efforts though, but still more needs to be done. But today the subject matter is not about her constituency. The subject matter on board is about Ghana has say Akuffo Addo Addo Abasa, let's help people. One afford 3 square meals a day. Yema memoir, omoti kaswa, omuti osu, omuti latebi okoshi, omuo kumase, brown half various regions and various market centers. So oman kwa omunye bindi. So these times, no, and I was say a boom helping the needy in the society. So Akuffo Addo as always, no, or the Shebi by Anna Orchard, they are going to deliver free food, free water, a whole lot of things amount for can keep up within this particular lockdown season, because this thing is not going to be there forever. It's no and yes say arena yeah try say be two asie no you be two arena see na amount for an population if na ewu hunger edin no, we will try as much as possible to keep the people, because you be afford say coronavirus we by China crowd the arena by any crown on the namni baby obia the entry na so. Before I even go on and dissect into this particular video, I want to show you an excerpt of what happened today. Senator Rawlings said, if there's any government that Ghana for it was a Portugal, it should be no other government than NPP government. Now, I'm not saying I agree with her. Neither am I also saying I disagree with her. For you to know where I stand on this, I want you to watch this video afterwards. We
are giving food to the 200 plus Kaya here and over 500 in Tema Station, because in spite of the government saying that they are being fed, these people are not getting food. And the unfortunate thing that is happening is that people are using partisanship to distribute food. This is a humanitarian crisis. Women and children are hungry. They are locked down because it's not their fault the virus is in Ghana. People are literally being asked to show evidence of their party membership before they are given food. This is not acceptable. This is very sad. The virus does not show whether you are NDC or NPP before it infects you. The lockdown is for the entire place. It is not selective. It is time to account who is receiving the money and who is the food going to. We need greater transparency. It is wrong. What's going on is wrong. And you cannot have a crisis of this nature where people are using partisanship to decide who eats and who doesn't eat. This is unacceptable. We need greater accountability and transparency with the disbursement of funds and distribution of food. As a member of parliament, I am an ex-official member of the municipality, which means I should be informed on what is going on. I do not know what is going on with regards to the disbursement of funds or the distribution of food. All I know is there are women here with their children who are sleeping outside because they have no chance to work, because they've not been allowed to go back home, and they are not getting fed. The government said they would give each of them 15 cedis a day, if I'm not mistaken. There is no evidence of that happening. It is time for greater accountability and transparency. This is a humanitarian crisis that's born out of a pandemic. We must not have a case where, secondary to the COVID-19, we end up with people starving in a country that is not.
This was the video I was sharing. I saw sharing Wankasa. What Simana nipa? You feel so bad. In fact, the way to find that crown, you feel worse because it be before there. We have a very big problem. I don't know. I say we have a very big problem. Now this all happened according to this one. Perfect video now. I'll share. Now, NPP, Akuffo Addo, any NPP administration, we Ghanaians are facing the coronavirus pandemic. And he sat down together with the NDC, the opposition, and other political parties to bring this measure and say, see, this coronavirus which has come, it does not know NPP, NDC, CPP, DNC, nobody. It's for us to help people near the Adriane Ebema needy kaya ye for one more mini baby so that at the end of the day, lockdown period ni baby, then at least people will not die, because if you don't take time, we will solve this disease and I'm the kind you baby na hunger the wine hunger so worse if population they find. So because of that, they brought this free food program near the other. After the ayo one yet it say free food no nana uni NPP card unye bi. Uni NPP card eduane ni unye bi. So the question is, in this time no abai no a oteso no NPP phone kwa na omo hi omo ana. What about the NDC people? What about the CPP people? What about the PNC people? What about the JVC and all the political parties and even people who don't vote, the JW? What about them? The question is, don't they matter? Don't they deserve also to get this free food? A year Ghana for yet chenana. So these are the things that Ekoswa Senator Rawlings so share in Nibria or the about Sabeka as a humanitarian. Now, in some way, by an NPP for Eka say, hey, so much this thing I want and we are following. We don't know. We are the Juma, you need NDC, you need NPP. What I say, but then there will be people in the party who feels okay. NPP for an HA and in this is rubbish talk. This is rubbish talk. As at now, no. The question is because now no me area and I'm who say NPP KB trip. Kana exchange and NPP needs I mean me NDC near. Why would I even go near that car? Minko. Instead of us to share the food in a car which has no sticker. Yeah, they are not done political campaigns, and because of that is giving or pushing the opposition NDC to say, hey, you can't feed NPP people and leave NDC people. A ban is also their last battle. So that is what is happening as Senator Rawlings. And a different story I'll be bringing up shortly. John Dramani Mahama also saw the new own feeding program. Madam Morris, the gender minister, also about Atabe blasting. This is what is going on in Ghana. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about these issues. People are dying, and yes, so we are using this thing as a political weapon. Hey, coronavirus about children. We NPP. We are even hearing stories say you even need to take your NPP card before you get the food. You've seen videos, you've seen pictures, but as to the authenticity of it, and one that is what is prompting NDC people to go out and do this. Ghana be a do no. Amami point me as we call Kasai because hey, we NDC ni. Oh, Kasai says hey, we NPP ni. He says should we sit down and watch these people tear our country apart in the name of politics? Honestly, coronavirus now ban it's a big deal. A boy politicians because obi or chest sanitizers be or any sticker abohun. These times so amount for munyeska omo stickers. Omo stickers and omo campaign and omo tonton provision. They are people making money because at the end of the day no me empia na adwen papa ni me team say me be nti no any adoye bi ameye bi am sticker abohun. I'll be feeding my constituents. Send a 2020 on me. So this time we've turned the whole thing. The whole coronavirus diabetes we've turned the whole thing into politics. Unye NPP nia unye duane ni bi. Hey, unye NDC ni so ebe ma obi. Be ye shout say hey 2020 shana want to am. We've turned this whole thing into politics. It's so sad. Whilst other countries are doing more to help their citizens, no. Oshe Ghana, Nigeria, African countries I don't know, maybe it's a curse. We are fooling ourselves, and I'm sorry to say I'm also part. Jimmy our continent way. So we'll do more to give you more updates based on whatever happened right here in this country. Please follow us, and once again, thank you so much for watching.